So these are the timings for your course or class. There is something. Okay. So the timings are decided. Timings are flexible, no problem. Okay. Timings are flexible. Sometimes we can have class on the lab. Sometimes we can have class in the lecture time. Sometimes we can reduce. So no problem. Flexible. Okay. So these are the lecture times. Tuesday 4 to 6 and Wednesday 4 to 6. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Yep. Thursday 4 to 6 p.m. Okay. And the lab is virtual based. Okay. I understand that attendance is important. Okay. So I hope that today I am seeing a very good attendance, and I hope you guys can follow the same attendance of 80% and above for the whole session of this subject. Maintain attendance, be attentive, okay, and then you can secure very good marks. Okay. Now this is very important, the assessment of this course. So your diploma manufacturing is 100% assessment, and 100%, 40% is final exam. Okay, so 40% is final exam. Okay, then we are going to have midterm. So midterm, or it is also called test 1, it will be from chapter number 1 to chapter number 7. It will be held in week number 7. Okay, and maybe perhaps we will do it in November or maybe in the first week of December. I will give you the date later on. Okay, so final exam 40%, midterm 30%. This is equals to 70%. Okay. After the midterm and final exam, we have got project presentation. Okay, project presentation means that you are going to write a report and then you are going to present the report. So report is 15%, presentation of the report is 5%. The report and the presentation will be given in groups. Okay, so I am going to help you out in making groups. Okay, we will decide how many students will be in each group. Okay, and then each group is going to make a report. The report guidelines will be given to you in the next slide. So report 15% plus presentation 5% will be 20%. Okay, so this 20% will be your project presentation. Project plus presentation. And then I am going to carry quiz from the topics. So the quiz will be 4 or 5 quiz, and each quiz will be 2 marks. So 2 5 are 10, so it will be 10%. So final exam 40, midterm 30, project presentation 20, and quiz 10%. So this will be 100% of your subject. So I hope you guys can attend all the quiz. Please attend all the quiz. Please be very what you call, do very good teamwork for all the report and presentation. Do very good in midterm, and I think you can secure very good marks in this subject. This is a very easy subject. It is not very difficult. Like solid mechanics, sometimes it's very difficult. Sometimes dynamics is a very difficult subject. So there are some difficult subjects. But this subject in general is an easy subject, easy to understand, and students can secure very good marks. Okay. So you already know that if you want to secure A grade in this subject, then your marks should be from 80 to 100%, and A minus should be 75 to 79%, and B plus should be 70 to 74. So I want all of you guys to target more than B plus. So B plus, A minus, and A. The whole class target should be B plus, A minus, and A. I hope you guys can get it. No problem. So this is assessment. If there is any question about assessment, then please write in the chat. If there is no question on assessment process, then I will proceed to how to make a report. So it looks like there is no question. Okay, so I am going to proceed to the report format. Okay, so let us move to the report format. So the group project, as I said earlier, is going to be 20%. Okay, the title for your project is that your group has to design a process flow of a mechanical component or a consumer product. Okay, so you have to design a report, you have to make a report in which you are going to show that, let's say you have made this mouse. So what is the process of making this mouse? Okay, first of all we need to design it. So you have to show an AutoCAD design, or you have to show a SolidWorks design. Okay, then you need to show what are the different components that this product is made of. So you have to show the body, you have to show the roller, you have to show the laser, you have to show the battery casing. Okay, so then you have to show the number of products and their design. Then you need to show what is the assembly process of this product. Okay, whether you are going to join them using adhesives, whether you are going to do welding process, or whether you're going to use nuts and bolts to fasten the product. Okay, so basically this is more or less about the design feasibility analysis of a product. Okay, so your title is design a process flow of a mechanical component or consumer product. Okay, but this title comes with some terms and conditions. Okay, the selected product must consist of one or two parts. At least it should have more than two parts. Let's say if you're going to make a pen, then you know that it is a casing, it has got a ball point, then it has got an ink filling tank or reservoir. Okay, and then it has got a backstopper, and then it has got a cap. So at least it should have some more or less four, two or three products of two or three parts, so that each member can design the part in the AutoCAD or in SolidWorks or in any 3D CAD software. So you can design a same product as well. So you can also design Apple Pencil, no problem. Use this as an example also, can, no problem. You can also let's say come up with a new product, that is very good. If you want to repeat a simple product, also can, no problem. This project is not fixed with existing design product, as students are encouraged to come up with a new design. So let's say you have you want to follow this design, but then what you can do is you can improvise. You can maybe improve the design of the tip. You can maybe improve the design of this cap. Okay, it's broken, it's very bad in shape. So maybe you can try to think of a different design. Okay, so you can come up with your own ideas. Always remember that if you come up with your own ideas, it increases your creativity. Okay, so even if your idea is wrong, doesn't matter. Even if the product does not matches, no problem. You came up with your own idea, you were creative, you try to do something new. I am going to encourage it, and I'm going to give you more marks. Okay, doesn't matter if something is wrong, doesn't matter right or wrong, doesn't matter. It is only your initiative, your ability to do new things, your creativity, something new you come up with, that is very important. Okay, so I would encourage everybody to go for new ideas, new products, design something new, or modify a previous design product also can. Okay, each group should show their assembly drawing with relevant sectioning. All groups are encouraged to develop the prototype model of their products. I think you cannot develop this prototype this year. Okay, this is not possible. So I'm going to cross it. Okay, prototype cannot be developed. Maybe if somebody can do themselves at home, okay, no problem. But in general, because you guys are not in UMT, you don't have the facility. So I don't expect this. I don't expect that you are going to make a new product. No problem. Just design it and show it its assembly process and everything, and make a report. So this was more on the description of the title of your project. Okay. Now let's see that you already know the title. So what should be the content of the report? What are we going to put in the report? What should be the subsections in your report? Okay. Before moving to the parts of report, what are the parts of report? First, we need to see when is the submission deadline. So the submission deadline for this report is just before week 14. Okay, because I want to get presentations as well. So on week 13, you submit the report. Sorry, and then what you do is you present on week 14. Okay, so week 14 is more or less for you guys to present the report to me, an online presentation or video presentation, that we will decide later on. Okay, you can submit the report on Kala and give me the presentation online. Please make sure that the project report has 1.5 spacing. Okay, you justify all the text, and the font is Times New Roman, so that all the reports have same font, same formatting. It is consistent and easy to check. So this is the report format. Okay. So for your report, chapter number 1 is the introduction, problem statement, objective, and the scope of project. So what you're going to tell me in the introduction for your product is, first you're going to tell what is this product, okay, that you want to make, why there is a need for this product. Let's say I want to make this Apple Pencil. So why there is a need for this Apple Pencil? You will write that we need Apple Pencil because we want to digitize the writing, hands-on writing, or we want to make the writing process digital. Which is why we want to create a product, Apple Pencil or any digital pencil. Additionally, why there is a new trend of online teaching nowadays? Because of the new trend of online teaching, there is a increase in demand of these kind of pencils. So, due to increase in demand of pencil, the market is empty. The market requires more product, and there is a need for more competition. So, when there is a need for more competition, then the industry is looking forward to design the pencil in a different format. So this can be your justification for making a pencil in the introduction. Sir, voice is not clear. Okay. Let me know if the voice is clear now. I have put the mic more near. Is the voice clear now? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know if you have any problem listening. If you have any problem looking at the slides. Okay. So, chapter number one, introduction, is all about the requirement for your product. Okay. Then we move to problem statement. Problem statement is that what is the reason why you want to make this product. Okay, so that one I also already told you that currently, because of the new system of online teaching, what we're looking to do is the lecturers, the teachers, school teachers, the kindergarten teachers, everybody is looking forward to digitize and make things online. That is why there is a need for making new products. Apple Pencil is very expensive. Its cost is 700 ringgits, and nobody, or usually not many people, can afford it. So, to improve the affordability, to improve the reach, to improve the process by which it is easy for people to buy this product, we want to design it in a better way so that it is more cheaper. So, this can be your problem statement. What are the objectives? So, the objective is to design a pencil, to design a digital pencil that is more cheaper in the market and to make it more approachable. Then the second objective could be to check the feasibility of this pencil, whether it is up to the design standards or not. Okay, so this can be your objective. Objectives are given in points. Okay, to design, to manufacture, to evaluate, to check the feasibility, to identify a product in the market. So objectives are basically point wise. Okay. Then we move to the scope of the project. Scope of the project means that you don't want to do everything yourself. So maybe you can say that scope of the project is basically the limitations that you experience. Okay, what are the limitations that you have for designing this pencil? So you can say that the scope of this project is limited to only design and assembly. However, we cannot create a prototype. The reason why we cannot create a prototype The reason why we cannot create a prototype is because manufacturing process labs and assemblies are not available currently. So our project is limited to initial design phase plus feasibility phase plus maybe market study phase, but the production, the fabrication and rapid prototyping is currently not possible. So your scope of the project is the limitations that you are currently facing for your project. Okay. So this is all about introduction. Then we move to literature review. Okay, so in the literature review, you are going to make a comparison of the existing products. So we have got Apple Pencil, we have got Galaxy Note Pencil, we have got very cheap pencils available on Lazada as well. So there are different types of pencil available. So what you're going to do is you are going to compare first. So first you are going to show that in the market we have got Apple Pencil. Then in the market we have got Samsung Pencil. Okay, then in the market we have got very cheap digitizer pencil. Okay, then what you are going to do is you are going to make a comparative table. Okay, in the table you are going to compare them. Okay, so you are going to compare them, that we have got Apple here, Samsung here, and Lazada cheap pencil here. Okay, so what we are going to compare? First, the price. Okay, first we compare the price, then we compare with the quality. Okay, then we compare the market. Then maybe we can compare the function also. Okay, so there are different ways by which we can compare. Okay, so literature review is basically about what are the products which exist and how to compare them. So let's say Apple Pencil, the price is very high. Okay, so we are going to give a negative mark for price. Okay, so maybe very high, so we give 3 negative marks. Okay, Samsung is also expensive but not as expensive as Apple. And then the Lazada products are very cheap, so we give positive marks. So they're positive. Okay. Then the quality of Apple Pencil is sometimes okay, sometimes we need to go to warranty center and replace them. Okay. So we give them, let's say just a normal positive one only. Okay, Samsung, okay, it's not very reliable sometimes, so we give negative. Okay, and then the local are very bad actually quality, so we give them 3 negative. So in this way we can make a comparison table or comparison sheet in the literature review. Okay, and from wherever we get the data, if we get the data from online, then we need to write the reference. We need to write the reference below the or above the table. Okay, the reference is www.wikipedia.org. Okay, so I will show you some example of report so that it is easy for you guys to make the report. Okay, so this is more or less all about literature review that you're going to add in your report. Okay, then we go to the methodology, the process flow chart and process flow. We move to methodology. Methodology means that what are the steps that you are going to take in order to complete or this project, this product. Okay, methodology is the main process that you're going to do, and then what are the sub processes. Okay, let's say the first process was to design. Okay, so you're going to design it on AutoCAD. Then the second process is you're going to do assembly. Sorry, the second phase would be, let's say, fabrication. Okay, so in fabrication you have maybe many steps: number 1, number 2, number 3. First you're going to do casting. Okay, after casting maybe you want to do forging, and then after that you want to join them to make a single product, so maybe you can do assembly, maybe you can do screw, nuts and bolts. Okay, after the fabrication step, maybe then you can do testing. Methodology means that you are going to write all the steps that you're going to take. Okay, and what is the process flow chart? Process flow chart. I think you guys already know what is a flow chart, right? During your SPM and SPTM, perhaps you might have gone through. So basically, you will have to do a start. You have different shapes. Then you start. Then what you do is you do design. Okay, and then what you do is you do fabrication. Okay, then you do is testing. If the testing is, let's say, is testing of, let's say, cracks or something. Okay, so if there are cracks, yes, then we go back to design. Okay, we follow and repeat the process. If no cracks, then what we do is put in market. Okay, so this is kind of a flowchart, an example of flowchart. There are many flowchart examples that you can get on Google, no problem. Okay, so this is for you to just get an idea what is a process flowchart. So report chapter number 3 done. Now we go to results and discussion. Okay, in the results and discussion you will show your product, you will show picture of your product, your CAD drawings. Okay, this is my pencil, maybe something like that. Assembly drawings. Okay, these are the dimensions, something like that. Okay, maybe if you can show some pictures of the real product, 3-dimensional product, then it will be very nice also. So this is another figure. Okay, And if you can show, maybe okay, we can do testing also of this product, so we put it under machine and we test our product. Okay, or just hypothetically also you can just show, okay, after the preparation of this product we are going to test it on different interfaces like different tablets, different iPads, different mobiles, etc., something like that also. So just hypothetically show that okay, this can be done, etc., so that you know the process flow of designing and fabricating and testing and putting a product in the market. And then this is followed by conclusion. So in the conclusion, you're going to tell that how satisfied or dissatisfied you are with the product. You can say that our product is different, perhaps because it has this kind of creativity, this kind of innovativeness. Okay, our product can do these kinds of functions. Our product is different from these product from Apple, Samsung, or something, because we can do different functions as well, and it has good value for money. Okay, so in conclusion, just give briefly, just one paragraph or 4 or 5 bullet points, exactly main things that you're going to tell about your product and future work. In the future you want to improve. So in the conclusion you have your own conclusion, and then you have future works, future recommendation. So in the future recommendation, you can tell that okay, later on maybe the other groups, or in future we plan to add more functionality, or we plan to do more testing to improve the reliability, something like that. Okay, so once you go through this subject, once you go through this manufacturing technology subject, then you will learn different processes. Once you learn different processes, your idea will become more clear. Okay, that okay, I'm interested in this product, and I'm interested in making this product through different process. Okay, so let's start this subject later on, and then ideas will come to you automatically. Okay, even you can consult me for ideas as well sometimes, no problem. So this was a format for your report. Okay, any questions so far? No, looks like no questions so far. Okay, so we will proceed now. Okay, uh, yeah, once you have completed these 5 chapters, chapter number 1, introduction; chapter number 2, literature review; chapter number 3, methodology; chapter number 4, result and discussion; chapter number 5, conclusion and recommendation. Okay, once you have completed, we need to put references also at the end. Okay, so you will have your title page. This is title page. Okay, maybe your product picture here, your group member names here. Okay, subject name here, and your lecturer name here. Okay, and your year or date here. Okay, something like a title page. You can design your own, no problem. After the title page, you will have synopsis. Okay, a brief abstract on what you are going to put in this report. A paragraph called synopsis. 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 Okay, little bit introduction about this report. Then you go to, so first is title page. Okay, number 2 is synopsis. Number 3 is table of contents. Okay, so you will have table of contents. Okay, number 1 introduction, number 2 literature review, number 3 is methodology, number 4 is results, number 5 is conclusion. Okay, and then you have in Romans references, and then Romans 2 will be appendix. Okay, reference and appendix. So we have already covered introduction, literature review, methodology, results and discussion, and conclusion. Now we are going to move to references. Okay, so for references, okay, you can use a software or you can do manually. Okay, in UNT, I think online there is a software called Mendeley, DELEY. Mendeley is free software to automatically inject and automatically put references in your report. Okay, so I recommend you guys to download this software, Mendeley. Okay, free software. Import the reference from your from online into Mendeley, and then from Mendeley you can directly inject the reference in the Word. Okay, so I can recommend to you either download Mendeley software, or if available, EndNote. If our university is providing EndNote for free, then go for EndNote. Otherwise, Mendeley is good enough. Okay, using Mendeley, you can put references in your report. I have reference number 1, reference number 2, reference number 3, reference number 4, 5, something like that. I want you guys to have at least 10 or more than 10 references. Okay, no problem. These references can be website. Okay, website URL www.com. This can be a journal article. This can be a book chapter, something like that. Okay, so for your report, I want you guys to have references. As an example, today I will show you how to add references using EndNote software. Okay, so I'm going to open a Word file. I've got this Word. Okay, let's say I'm going to open this project. Okay, this is fluid mechanics project my students make. Okay, so this is their introduction, objectives, scope. Okay, but they made a mistake. They did not put the table of content. Okay, so I don't know which introduction is at which page, methodology is at which page. So they have the title page. Okay, the subject code, the project name, the lecturer name. They have the group project students, but they forgot to put table of content. Okay, anyway, so they have introduction very small, so I don't like it. At least you should have 3 paragraphs for introduction. Okay, and then it should be Times New Roman. So Times New Roman. Okay, font should be 12. Font should be 12, and then it should have 1.5 or 2 spacing. Okay, spacing should be like this. Okay, so in the introduction, in your methodology, you can have references also. Okay, so how to insert reference? I will show you today. You can insert reference manually. So let's say that this is this one. You this is you put here number 1. Okay, and how did you get this number 1? From maybe, let's say, Wikipedia. So let's say in Wikipedia, metals Wikipedia. So you have this URL. Okay, I copy this URL. Okay, copy. Go at the end of my report. Okay, make a new page break. Right here, heading references. Okay, put 1 and copy the URL. So this is your reference number 1. So now I know that this paragraph you have written from this reference number 1. Okay, so you have used this paragraph, reference number 1, Wikipedia. Okay, let's say you want to do a journal. Okay, journal. So how to do this? Let's say this is from a journal. So you go here, you write to. Okay, then you go here and you open Google Scholar. Okay, Google Scholar. Okay, Google Scholar is a website from where you can download a lot of journal articles. So this is, let's say, Google Scholar for downloading journal articles. Okay, so let's say you write your let's say Apple Pencil. Okay, so I search here Apple Pencil. Okay, so there is Apple Pencil desert drawing from pigment to Apple Pencil. Okay, this is let's say combined laptop, computer holder, and pencil case 1999 Google patent. Okay, so this is a patent. Okay, so how to set this? You see here this inverted comma, click this inverted comma, and you will get this APA. Okay, this is, you copy here this one APA style, copy this one, go back to Word, go down, put here number 2 like this. So now this is a journal, this is a US patent, United States patent, this is a website reference. So this is how you're going to add references in your report. Okay, now this is doing reference doing manually. You can do automatic also, but I don't know how to do automatic reference from manually, but I know how to use automatic reference using EndNote software. Okay, so what I will do is, let's say I want to insert here a reference. Okay, so I go to this EndNote. Here is my EndNote. Okay, I'm going to open my software EndNote. So you can do manual also, no problem, no problem. This is my EndNote software. Okay, I'm going to select this reference. Okay, come here back again, go back here again. Okay, this place where I want to enter the reference. I'm going to go here, insert citation. Once I'm going to select this insert citation, it is going to inject the reference from EndNote into the Word file. So insert selected citation, and here we go, we have got a reference number 1. Okay, I go down and I will see this one appear automatic. So this reference automatic appear from my software. This one is reference I do manually. Okay, so this is how you are going to put references. So at least I expect you have 10 or 15 references. That is okay, no problem. Okay, so introduction, objective, the scope, literature review. This is literature review. Okay, some people write history. Okay, no problem, can. Then different topics in literature review about the product, maybe. Then methodology. Okay, maybe a picture of methodology, but he did not put the flowchart, I think. So his methodology is also not very good. So yeah, then result and discussion. Okay, then conclusion, something like that. I would like you guys to put more pictures, more AutoCAD drawings, so that your report is more interactive. The good report, 20 marks straight away. If your report is very good, 20 out of 20 marks straight away. And if your presentation is also good, then 20 out of 20, 100%, no problem. If you have any problem with the report, contact me, sir. I cannot, how to do this, how to do that, I will reply you, no problem. Okay. So I just gave a brief introduction about the report. Okay, how to add references and something like this. Any questions so far? Any questions on the report? No. For now, good, sir. Okay, thank you. Okay. So this was all about the report. Let's move to presentation. Okay. So presentation may be video only. I think video based. Just make your own video, create a video, and I will do the evaluation based on the video that you are going to make. Doesn't matter. 10 minutes can, 20 minutes can, as long as you like. No problem. If you're going to make your own video, go for as long as you can. Minimum 5 minutes at least. So 5 minutes minimum. Okay. Prototype I don't expect, so no need for this one. Okay, cannot. Maybe just 3D CAD only. Okay. So this was all about your report. Okay. Next, we are going to move about the course synopsis. So for your report also, you have to write a synopsis, right? So for this whole course also, we've got a synopsis. Okay. So this course is providing basic principles in machining process and machine tools, forming, shaping, joining, metal casting process, non-traditional manufacturing process used in manufacturing. So this subject is a combination of machining. Machining means that we are going to remove material, okay, like lathe machine, like milling machine, like drilling machine. So what you do is when we are going to drill into a something, then material comes out of it, right? It is a removal process, so it is a machining process. So machining process, then forming means that we are going to, let's say I have this material and I'm going to bend it. I'm going to bend a metal, so this is forming or shaping process, okay. Then we've got joining process. So if I'm going to join these two materials, okay, by glue or by screw and nuts, then this is joining process, okay. Then we've got metal casting process. Casting is a process by which we melt a material in a mold and then we get the shape that we want, okay, that we will study later on. So manufacturing is basically a combination of a lot of processes: machining process, casting process, welding process, assembly process, rivet process, many process. So a combination of these process create a product, okay. The final product is a product of different types of manufacturing process. Okay, so this is introduction to the course, okay. Course synopsis. Course outcome. Your course outcome have changed a bit, okay. Your outcomes have changed. For now your outcomes are 3 now, okay. Course learning outcome number 1: explain different types of manufacturing process, okay. So what I just told you, forming process, different types of forming process, so you have to know how this process works. What is the diagram, what is the advantage, what is the disadvantage, okay. So this is what we are going to learn for course objective number 1. Then course objective number 2: apply different types of manufacturing process, okay. This is also something we will learn in the middle of the course. And then course objective number 3 is your report and presentation. Construct and present a process flow product to manufacture a conceptual product. This is number 3. Your project, your report, your presentation is part number 3. Okay, objective number 3. So we have got 3 objectives. And we have got this book is very important, Sir Kalpak Jan. If you don't have it, please try to get it. The online version can also get the PDF. You get the hard copy, whichever you like. This book is very important, okay. Its name is Sero Kalpak Jan, okay. I'm going to copy and put it in your chat box. This way I'm recording this. Where the video will be uploaded, I will upload this video in Kalam, okay, and on Google Drive. So better way to write method in paragraph or flowchart? Better both. So flowchart first, and then you describe in more detail in paragraph. Okay. Sir, where is the video is going to be on Google Drive? I will share it on Google Drive. So this is the book which I am recommending. Serop Kalpakjan. I think you might not be able to get the hard copies, maybe due to PKP MCO, no problem. Get the soft copy. I will try to upload some chapters also, no problem. Okay, so these are the books recommended. Okay, yeah. This is something which I want to focus. Very important for diploma students. Okay, there are some mistakes, very careless mistakes which students make, and that makes the grade A to B, B to C, C to D. Okay, it is very important that you have control over these careless mistakes. Okay, the careless mistake mean that, let's say I have given you a question paper of 100 marks, but the student only attend 50 marks, so I can only give 50 marks or less than 50 marks. Okay, it is very important, very important to attempt all questions. Don't problem. No problem if the question you answer is wrong. No problem. We just want to see how do you evaluate, how do you, what is the process of your thinking. You write something on a piece of paper. When the lecturer see that, we realize what is the process of thinking, what is the approach, what is the approach of problem solving for the student. If the student leave it blank, then obviously 0 marks. But if the student writes something that, in my view, I think this product can be manufactured by this process, this is the given data, then we will give you some marks. We will give you good marks. Doesn't matter answer correct or wrong, no problem. If the answer is wrong, method is not wrong, then 90% marks already, no problem. Okay. So in the previous diploma class, some students did not use to submit assignments, some students did not use to give quiz. So that creates problem because I cannot give marks then. Okay, so it is very important, submit the assignment, no problem. If you do it wrong also, no problem, submit. Okay, at least I have a physical copy that I can check. Okay, so always attend the quiz, doesn't problem. If wrong, no problem. Submit the assignment. If wrong, no problem. I will see your approach. Submit the report, submit the presentation. If wrong, no problem. I will see the approach, how you think. Okay. If you have any questions, ask the report questions to me on the chat, on WhatsApp, on Kalam, no problem. Ask the question. What happens is that students start the report on week 12 and then they start asking questions on week 12. Sir, how to do this? Sir, how to do that? No, that's not good approach. Your approach should be to start the report from week 2, week 3 until week 12. Okay. If you have any questions, ask in the middle. You should not ask the questions at the end of the session. Okay. So midterm, if I ask you conceptual question, just answer, don't leave blank. Okay. So this is my experience only. I don't know about this class. I think this class is better. I saw the CGPA of many students. It is very, very good. Many students have very good CGPA in this class, so maybe this class is very good and very better. Okay. But I just want to give you a reminder. I just want to give you some precaution. Okay. So my advice is that we should attempt all questions. Okay, don't get stuck in one question. If you don't know the answer, jump to second question. Okay, write all the assumptions, write all the formulas. What happens is that if I'm going to give you a numerical, if I'm going to give you a problem, then what happens is that some students will leave it blank. No need to do that. You have the question, write the given data. Given data is, let's say, speed is 200 Newton, then 200 RPM, then the tensile strength is 200 megapascal. Write the data, given data. Okay, don't leave blank. If you don't know the answer, no problem. Write given data from the question is speed, RPM, tensile strength, the width of the product, maybe the cutting speed, something like that. Then write given formula. Then apply the formula from the formula chart given. We will give you all the formulas in the exam. So just put and copy paste the correct formula. Okay. I'll show you in the example. So let's say in the final exam, in the midterm exam, please follow this. Okay. So let's say you have got a question. This is a question. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, and you don't know anything about this question. You are blank. Sometimes what happens, students become confused. There is a lot of pressure. No problem. Slowly, step by step answer. Okay. Step number one, just read the question. No problem. You don't know, no problem. Read the question with calm heart. Okay. So question number is blah 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 blah. Okay. You read the question. Now write heading number one, given data. Okay. Heading number one is given data or given that. No problem. Just extract what is given. Okay. So let's say speed is given 200 RPM. Okay. Then cutoff ratio is given 1.8. Then maybe the lambda is given 2.91 mega. Then the power is given 200 watt. If you write this, I can give you 2 or 3 marks out of 10. No problem. Okay. Then after writing the given data, you should always write formula applied. All the formulas will be given in the exam. At the end of the exam sheet, all the formulas will be given. Just need to select which formula for which numerical. Okay. So if applied formula is, let's say, stress is equals to force per unit area. Okay, this is the applied formula. Just write like this. No problem. Okay, so 2. Now I give you 2 marks for this one. I give you again 2 marks for this one. Out of 10. Already 4 out of 10. Then what you need to do? Just put the values. No problem. Just put the values. This is called calculation heading. Okay, so sigma is equals to 100 over 20. So this is, let's say, 30. Okay, this is 30. So you put the values, I give you 1 more mark. Then some students, they don't put the unit. It is important, very important to put the unit. So the unit of stress is megapascal. So you put the correct unit, I give you 1 more marks. Okay, answer is wrong. Answer is wrong, no problem, but the unit is correct. The values you put is correct. Okay, so how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of 10, already got 6. You don't know anything, you get 6 marks. Okay, so attempt all questions. Write given data, formula applied, calculation, and unit. Very important, unit. Correct unit. That's it. You got 6 marks already. Can pass. So don't be disheartened. Always try to attempt all questions. Okay. This is my biggest advice for your life also. Okay. Don't become afraid of anything. Always jump in. Okay, I will do it. Doesn't matter wrong or right. I'm not shy. I'm not afraid. Jump in and see what happens. Okay. So I will conclude this lecture now. Okay, this is my course information. This is my contact detail. My name is there. My email address is there. My phone number is here. Okay, my office is in sample of A4. Okay, all the slides will be given on Alarm. All the slides will be shared on Google Drive. No problem. Okay, so you can contact me if you have any questions. So this is end of today's session. Question and answers. If any, please ask me. I'm open for question and answers. Let me open the Google Meet and see if somebody has any question and answers. Okay. So if we don't have question and answer, then we will meet day after tomorrow. I will go through introduction to manufacturing. Then I will go through attendance will be on directly from the Google Meet. So I will next time. So today's class is I will take the people. Okay, so these are the people. Okay, you can see already, and I will collect the data for attendance directly from the Google Meet. Okay, no problem. There is a software which will directly take the attendance. So presentation will be online, or we need to record a video. I have not decided it. I like video. My preference is video. It's up to you also. You guys can give me feedback. If you think online, then online. Otherwise, video is better for me also. Video is better. I will go for video. But I will play a video for everyone so that we sit together and see the videos. Maybe in week 14. So next class we will have a introduction to manufacturing class, and then topic 1 will be finished. I forgot to tell you guys about the topics actually. Let me show you the topics of this course. Okay, so we have introduction to manufacturing. I will cover this introduction to manufacturing on Thursday, 2 hours lecture. Okay, then metal casting is the second topic. Polymer process, how is the production of polymers, is third topic. Then metal forming and sheet metal forming, different process, rolling, forging process will be covered in week 4. Then additional extrusion, cold extrusion, extrusion defects, extrusion equipment will be week 5. Week 6 will be metal forming, sheet metal forming. Okay, week 7 will be powder metallurgy. Very interesting topics actually. Then materials removal process, week 8, week 9, week 10, week 11. Okay, then in week 12 we will go through rapid prototyping, how to do reverse engineering, how to extract data reverse, like the way China does. Then we will go for the welding and joining process, week 13, and then week 14 will be your project presentation, maybe video or something. So these are the topics for you guys. So thank you guys. Attendance is online direct from the recorded session, and thank you for being with me. It is important that you guys leave the session, so that once you guys leave the session, then I can record then I will exit and it will record. If you don't leave, then I cannot record. So thank you guys, and see you in the next class. Please leave the session. Thank you.